Welcome back to another Thursday on the Pagan Perspective. I'm your Thursday host, Yeka, and this week we're talking about buying and selling magical things. So our question comes from Rachel Iris Wings, who writes, if you or someone you know sells magical tools/ingredients, divination readings, art commissions, etc., how do you/they set the prices? If you buy these kinds of things, how do you decide whether a price is fair/reasonable? How much does the price matter relative to other factors such as material sources or seller reputation/reviews? So I don't have any, any sort of Etsy shop, or I don't sell any magical items. First off, let me back up and say what I think makes something a magical item has to do with the individual who's using its relationship to it. I don't think that the item itself has some innate quality that makes it magical or not, but what your relationship or the person using its relationship to it is. And of course that can be established just based on your own feelings about it, thoughts about it, but it can also be established based on the relationship between you and the person making it, what that person says about it, which then influences what you think about it, etc. Etc. Excuse me. It's not X. So I think I don't handle it any different than I would something else. If I was selling items, I would look at the cost of those resources it took to make, create, acquire those goods or those items, and I would also look at the investment that I put into it as a creator or seller, the investment in terms of my time, but also my energy, my emotion. How much of my emotional energy did I have to put in? Was it exhausting to search and find these? Was the amount of concentration a lot? It can be different between, if I'm working on something and I'm watching a movie in the background, to me personally, that I wouldn't charge as much for that, whatever it was, as I would for something that I had to be really intent and focused and engaged in. So I think it really depends on the person, on the items, and each individual case. So, and that really applies not just to things that would have important spiritual meaning, but mundane, everyday things in general. And also in terms of the price as a consumer, what I would be willing to pay would have to do quite a bit with what the item was, how important it was to me, and balancing that with the rest of my needs, my financial needs, and whatever that item would be, whatever need that would be fulfilling. So, yeah, that's my thought on magical tools, ingredients, any of those sorts of things. Next week we have a topic coming up which I'm really looking forward to sharing with you. And until then, let us know in the comments below what your take on this topic is, and I will see you next week. Take care.